Hello, welcome back. The overall purpose of my goal here is to become the Archmage of the College of Winterhold and collect every Dragon Priest mask, which is going to necessitate doing the main quest. But that's not to say that I can't also have a little bit of fun and hunt down a couple of Daedric artifacts, which is one of the things that we're going to be doing today. Can't help but notice that I'm not, like, getting the "you are chilly" alerts. You know what else I can't help but notice? Nirnroot. Alright, Apprentice Stone. Also, Swamp Fungal Pods. Alright, Apprentice Stone, go. Well, bam. Alright, air is frigid. Yeah, I'm not staying for... Actually, I am staying. I'm going to Morthal. Morthal is kind of this way. Alright, so magical regeneration is now... Yes. Now, granted, magical resistance is a problem. But, active effects. You have... It's all over the place. Resist magic plus 10. Plus 30. Weakness to fire, twice as vulnerable to magic. Okay. So what does that actually mean? I don't know. Plus 10 magic resistance? So this should be 20. So I think you're 10% more vulnerable to magic and 30% more vulnerable to fire. I think that's where we're at now. We can also replace our weakness or frost resistant, shock resistance. That's what it's called. Shock resistance with fire resistance for what little good that will do. Well, the Atronach Stone was fun while we had it. Can't tell a lie. Morthal is this way. I am chilly. That's not really a problem. I am going to be in Morthal. Hello. Hello? There's another one. Okay. You said like Venom, right? Yeah, okay, I can't use that. And your maximum magic went down to 222. Okay. A little bit annoying, but I will make do with that. It's alright. Oh look, Death Bell. That's convenient. You know, it's a little bit weird. We're collecting Death Bell and whatnot for Maven Blackbriar's daughter. Maven Blackbriar becomes the Jarl of Riften if you side with the Imperials. Her daughter's voice actress is the same as the daughter of this Jarl, this Imperial-aligned Jarl, which gets really, really weird. The Moorside Inn door did not open. I can't help but notice. Hello.
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
Lurbuck? Lurbuck's a Dark Brotherhood assassination target, I think.
Running an inn weren't my plan, but Falian decided to move here, so I joined him.
Okay. Rumors?
They say Falian of Morthal.
Yeah, I know that one.
Vampire.
Rumors?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
Work.
Of course, it's all in this note.
Okay. Here we go. Missing merchant. Right. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. By order of Ulfric Stormcloak? The heck? Ulfric Stormcloak has no authority here. It's all the way over there. There's not a frickin' bounty to be done in Morthal?
Busy, and I needed something to do.
Is there a story behind the burned down
Hrogar's house? It burned down not too long ago.
Yeah.
It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke.
Why don't we do this quest? Actually, there's no way we're gonna get to Bleak Falls Barrow, so let's just do this quest.
Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself.
Right. With his own wife and child inside?
That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that. Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out.
Oh, okay. Where can I find other work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
And there's more work to be done here. Alright, letter from Shogor's Grubatel. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Green Cap Bandits. Lost Knife Hideout. That's not near me. That's annoying. Okay. So, to wrap up what we're going to do here, give me laid to rest. Talk to the Jarl. Nernroot. Talk to the Jarl. Alright. So anyway, what's great about Skyrim, and the political system in Skyrim, is that you can just, like, wander in and say hello at any hour of the night. Like, here she is. She's just chilling. All's for is her house. I would like to talk.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome.
Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by this son of York, and all the clouds that lowered upon our house. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were doing the iambic pentameter thing.
Who am I to gainsay them? Hrogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire.
Okay.
Many folk think he set the fire himself.
Okay.
Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still
Stop
warm
looking at my
when he
wife.
pledged himself to Alva.
No, I'm going back to bed. You're not
On
interested
rumor
in my
and
wife.
gossip?
You're an
no,
elf.
but you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you.
Okay.
Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you.
Fantastic. All right.
Hrogar's fate is in your hands.
I shall investigate the burned house. Now, there's an yeah. No, you're the house Carl. But there is theoretically an Imperial just hanging out here. Somewhere. I would think. Maybe not. Okay. We gotta investigate the burned house. The burned house is back this way. The air is frigid. Noted. Sup?
Helgi, but Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Well, good news. I'm not a stranger.
Are
I'm
you
a
a stranger?
protagonist. I'm a friend.
The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore,
Uh-huh.
but I'm lonely. Will you play with me?
Okay.
Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me and I'll tell you.
Okay.
We have to wait for nighttime though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then.
The other one.
I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
Right. Okay. Well, bam. Find her after dark. And then what I need to do to find her is find her grave, which I think is just up here. Hello.
Hey!
I wanted your corpse. There it is. Amethyst gold, pickpocketing, vampire dust. Vampire armor actually has the same warmth rating as whatever it is I'm wearing right now. That's interesting. The boots do not. Well, that's hardly surprising. Alright, why did you give me a copy of the vampire armor just for kicks and giggles? Oh, hello.
You found me! Layla was trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever.
Forever
She kissed me on the
and
neck,
ever
and I got so cold that the fire
and
didn't even hurt.
ever.
Layla thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't. I'm all burned up.
I hear.
I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
Yeah, I would imagine that you would. Okay.
Layalette. She's dead.
Sup?
She's dead. Layalette. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Layalette.
Yeah, so funny thing. Did you notice anything strange?
She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before.
Yeah,
she
left to
despised
join the Stormcloaks.
fact, the night she
After spending some
disappeared,
time with a woman. I hate to break it to you, but your wife's a lesbian. I mean, vampire. Oh, actually, which one's worse?
But she never
No, what?
showed up.
That's right. They don't care. This
never
medieval
got
fantasy
the
setting doesn't actually care if you're gay, which is weird. But like, I get why they did that, and that's an acceptable break from reality. Blah 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 blah.
Means, ye gods, you think Alva is a vampire?
Actually, I think they were a lesbian, but okay.
No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Leyelet may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl.
I can absolutely prove it to the Jarl.
Alva is not what you think.
I hope Alva is what I think. Dude, I literally have not gone anywhere yet. Investigate her house. Okay. Do. There's more death bell here. Hello, there's a note here. Fishing map of Hjalmarch. Nice. And can I just have this fishing rod? Yes. Do you want it? I mean, why not? I might go fishing at some point. Unlikely. More death bell. God, this place is weird. Alright. Sup. Alva's house, adept. Yep. Hidden. Cool. Alright, I have 45 lockpicks. I have way too many lockpicks for a non-thief character. Where's Spell Tome Open Easy Lock?
Longer than I would care to admit later.
There we go. Alva!
I won't let you hurt Alva. Never should have come here.
Hello, Horogar. Do I have a calm spell? Out of curiosity. No. No, I don't. That's unfortunate.
Damn! Where'd you go?
Alva's journal. Alright, show Alva's journal to the Jarl. Stop. You're embarrassing yourself, frogs.
Where are you? You don't have a chance.
I definitely do. Why don't I have calm? Oh, I do. Hold on. Ow. Hang on. Do I happen to have... nope. Yeah. Alright, I can't really commit a murder, so I'm just gonna run away. I presume he's still he's still chasing me. This does incidentally mean that I'm gonna have to kill anything that comes across my path. So then kill Krogar. I can totally lose him though, because his pathing is gonna suck as soon as I get in the mountains.
Finish this.
I need like a paralyzed spell or a calm. I can't believe I didn't get calm. That was dumb. Can you? Oh, I'm very cold. Right. Yes. Ickle bickle problem. Ow.
So, spoiler alert, Madcap takes a recording break soon, and then he goes back to Solitude and buys the spells from Seville Centaur. You think it's a calm spell? Place your bets now.
Okay, he's backed off. I don't know if he'll stay backed off. Sup?
Is Hrogar innocent or not?
I mean, he is, but also he's like homicidally insane.
Didn't think she had it in her.
She's a
I
vampire.
assume you have proof. Can't go making.
I mean, I haven't
accusations
actually
like
read
that
her
without
journal,
proof.
but I have it on good authority
So
that
it's true.
that's what's in the journal.
Traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you.
Okay.
Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them.
Okay.
All right then.
I'd be happy to do this, but I really do need to warm up first because it's getting quite cold outside. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Darkest before the dawn, that sort of thing. There can only be one. I do have to declare war on this vampire coven. Regrettable, but necessary. Sup?
Take us to Movarth's lair.
Thonir,
Yes.
Lurbuk, Lammy, Benor, Jorgen.
The vampire.
Okay.
Kill him.
Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
Death bell. Alright, Movarth's lair, let's go. Are you guys... Yeah, they are following me. Of course, like, any number of them could die, including Lurbuk. Which is interesting, because we do have to kill Lurbuk later. For the Dark Brotherhood. Alright, protection, and then murder spells. Bleeding Crown. Murder spells, considering that there will be civilians here. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not going to give the civilians a chance to get into danger. Because I'm literally just going to go... Wabonk. Wabonk. Okay. They're dead. Look at my spell regen. Yeah, you guys just stay up there, alright? I'll take care of this. Hello. Great. What do you have? Gold. Cool. Gold. Cool. Dead people. Oh no, those are just clothes. Never mind. Ah, dead people. Hello? Ah, there you are.
You can't beat me.
I can. Uh-oh.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Okay. Well done. Let's, anything you want here? I want the coin purse. He'll have another copy of Immortal Blood, won't he? Venison clothes. Sup? Vampire dust. What are these? Imp stools. Not very useful. What's back here? Hi.
Is it getting hot? Or is it just me?
You're going to be my ally now. I'll spare you. I don't know why. That's probably a mistake.
Thought I heard.
Oh, hello. Why you decided to wait until now to show up is a mystery to me, but... Whoa, you're tanky. Okay. Sure. Alright, Vampire Armor of Minor Destruction. Circlet. I think I have the Destruction / Magic Regen spell already, but in case I don't. Alright, that would appear to be it. Anyway, books. Do I have more blood? Yes. Morvarth Piqueen was a vampire hunter, and then he got turned into a vampire.
Ironic.
Ha 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 ha. Alright, civilians. Civilians, we're all set here. You guys can go back home. Thank you for not participating, and more importantly, not getting yourselves killed. Corpses. But yeah, I will go ahead and, this isn't the way out. Hold up. Oh, here we go. Vampires hiding in caves. Not very cool, man. Sup?
Mother's calling me. It's time for me to sleep now. I'm so tired. Thank you for making her feel better.
You're welcome. And then presumably I have to tell the Jarl that the vampire's dead.
Oh, this place looks dangerous.
Hey guys, don't worry, I took care of it.
Kinda scary, too.
Did we pick up another guy? Jorgen? Lurberk?
Cowards. We must kill the vampires.
We
have to make them pay.
I already did that.
Of course. But why not let him go in first?
Guys, I already did it.
May the gods watch over your battles.
Okay, well, good news, folks.
A new face. Such a welcome sight indeed. Welcome, friend. Welcome.
Alright, hop, skip, and jump back to Morthal. Tell the Jarl that we did a good deed. And then we'll call the episode. And tomorrow we'll do... Not tomorrow. Next time we'll do Bleak Falls Barrow. So much death bell. Dead mud crab. Probably shouldn't be swimming in this. Probably kind of cold. We'd need to get over to Riften. I just picked up so much frickin' death bell here. It's a kind of disgusting. That's the inn. This is the Jarl's Palace. Hut. What is it called? Jarl's Hall, maybe? High Moon Hall. That's a nice name for it. I like Morthal. You have no idea. Mostly because I never really got to get over here in any of the other playthroughs.
By the 8, I didn't think he could do it.
Uh-huh.
Now maybe we can put all this behind us.
I mean, I did leave one of the vampires alive just kind of for fun. I got some gold. Anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new thane.
Sweet.
It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my thane.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
That'll happen later.
All right then.
Though. Much later. I'm also going to go ahead and slouch on her throne simply because, hey, she's busy in the bedroom, apparently. Yep. Just chilling, as I do. Right, cool. Hello? Oh.
You are new to Morthal. If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath.
Right, okay.
I have done no such thing, nor
okay,
the
why would
people
people
of
accuse you of
Morthal
that?
would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my
I know
life
that none of these
than
tales
simply
involved a
ask me for
vampire.
the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true.
All right. Cool.
Till next time.
Yeah, you're also... hang on.
My
I have a
talents
stupid question.
deal with powerful forces.
If I
Take
just, like,
care they do not overwhelm me.
Do this get a point in conjuration? Does this count as becoming my friend? No. Okay. I didn't think it would, but it was worth a shot. Alright, I wish to go west.
For the restoration school. Skyrim could use a lot more
This is an extremely small house, even by Skyrim standards. But anyway, I'm going to go over to Solitude now. And I'm going to go ahead and get myself the Wabberjockey. How many freaking death balls do I have yet? Hello. Get out. Alright, this is back at Fort Snowhawk, which is completely under my control. Yeah, I'm going back and forth on which one I actually like more, the Atronach or the Elven Doodiddle thingy. Let me check something really quickly, just for fun. Conjuration. Would you turn off Conjure Frame Atronach and turn on Conjure Undying Ghost? I would like to see what this looks like. And yeah, that did eat all of my magicka, but look at how quickly my magicka regens. I mean, that's pretty sweet. Now, what would be sweeter is if you get, like, some more Fortify Magicka buffs or go back to the Atronach. See, my magic is already fully regenerated. Very good. Now, how many freaking death bells do I have? Because I've just been collecting them all over. 25. Okay, I need like 30 for what's-her-face Blackbriar. Ingrid? But good to know that there are a buttload of them in Morthal. And I can just collect them as necessary. Hello, Torchbug. More death bell. Okay, there goes my undying ghost. He just died. I think that's false advertising, you know. Death bell and death bell. If my math is right now... No, it's 29. Damn it! Hang on, I see one more. I'll just go and take care of this, and that way we don't have to worry about this going forward. Because we will be going to Riften. There you go. There's 30 death bell for Ingrid Ravencrone. Not what is her name? It's Ingrid Blackbriar, isn't it? And oh, ooh, my conjurate. Wait, what? Why did conjuration just go up? That don't make no sense. Hold up. My ghost disintegrated a while ago. Here. Alright, do you know any spells? Because if you don't know any spells, this is going to be a little bit awkward. Okay, you don't know any spells. That's remarkably disappointing. Also, this is what the graphics for the water wheel look like. Yikes. Yeah, I think the overall sketch of what we're going to do next, we're going to get the Wabberjockey. That's probably going to be the end of this episode. I will edit it and see if there's more to be done. Then we'll go do Bleak Falls Barrow. Then we'll make our way over to Riften to start the Dawnguard quest, although there are 3 specific locations that we'll need to go to before we actually go to the first dungeon in the Dawnguard quest chain. And that's because the word wall that was the word of power that was added by Dawnguard is somewhat bugged if you don't get a word, all 3 words of power for another shout before then. So that is always something that kind of needs to be on my mind. Deathbell, Nightshade, excuse me. More Nightshade. More Nightshade. And as it happens, in order to get one of those pieces of the ward wall, you have to join the Dark Brotherhood. So we need to remember to kill Growled the Kind while we're there in Riften. And then we hit up those locations, and then we'll start Dawnguard. And meanwhile, I want to go up to the College of Winterhold and start that, and start the quest for Azura's Star, and buy myself the Soul Trap enchantment, which I'm going to actually do that right now.
I needed something from you. So, you wish to master
I would imagine that you have Spell Tome Soul Trap. Yeah, you do. Great. Thank you. Alright, items, books, and then I have Lesser Ward. So I can sell you Lesser Ward.
Take a look.
I can sell you Lesser Ward, because I don't need it. There you go.
Stay guarded.
Okay.
You never know what could be out there.
Alright, this is the Pelagius Wing. That requires a key. Oh. Hi.
I am the Jarl's steward.
I need to get to the Pelagius Wing.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it.
Yeah, noted.
Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away.
Okay, Huh? You're looking for Wolfsgrove Cave.
I don't think it's worth.
Okay, I'll do that.
Going on. But if you want to clear out the cave.
Alright, hold on. Okay, so I either need to do the wolf quest, or I need to find one of the cleaning stewards. Okay, got it. Let's go try to talk to one of the cleaning stewards then. By the way, if you win the war for the Stormcloaks, the Imperial aligned Jarls all end up down here. Kind of chilling and rather unhappy. Which I think is funny. Alright, stewards. Why can't anything be simple? Odar.
Jarls come and Jarls go.
Yeah, you're a very good cook. Ooh, wow, this is neat. Ah, here we go, stewards. Sup?
Oh, hello. Just tidy. Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there.
Right. Yeah.
Don't mess anything up
For crying out loud.
What?
Can I get into the...
dangerous.
Falk asked me to check it out. Yes, there we go.
Just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once.
All right.
Scared me sick.
Pelagius Wing Key obtained. The things that I know and do not know about Skyrim are quite interesting. For example, I know a couple of things about locations. Hello, welcome back. Skyrim GeoGuessr, which is just the running gag of this series at this point. Because I'm enjoying not knowing remotely what I'm doing. We are on a road. That's very helpful. Oh my god. Okay, I think I know where this is. Which I think I actually do know where this is. Let me just follow this road down a little bit. If we could... Okay. Thanks. I don't actually think that you meant to do that. Yeah, okay. So that's one of them bugs. Okay, forward again. Yeah, I'm right outside Helgen. I'm right outside Helgen. I am on the eastern road out of Helgen. Okay. That's Helgen, right? Yep. Okay. So we were like up here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Fine. Not quite that far away, I guess, but that'll do. Alright, I'm by East March. Although... Am I? Originally I thought East March, now I don't think East March. That's Solitude. Yeah, okay. Did we see a shipwreck here? No. We do have a Nordic ruin, which I believe is the one where you get Volsung. So I'm going to say we are about here. Alright, that wasn't that bad at all. That wasn't that bad at all. Okay, that's the College of Winterhold. I'm sitting on top of... The hell am I, actually? I'm off the road. Yeah, I can tell that. Alright, I'm directly west from Winterhold, and then the coastline curves around. That's plenty to go on. We're about here. Maybe. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I'm... Uh-oh. Where is the... Oh, wait. No, I think I know what this is. Yeah. There's only one thing this could be. I just don't know exactly where it is. Okay. It's this, right? Yeah. Yeah. Go me. Why is my score so freaking low? What did I miss this badly? I thought we were more or less on track. But I guess we're not going to be beating the record today. That's Solitude over there. This is some Nordic... Wait a minute. Am I just like up in the... Where am I? Where is this? This is on the road that we take to get to Markarth, isn't it? So isn't this like here-ish? Okay, that wasn't that bad. 2000. Yeah, alright. What? You can tell me which one I missed? We were surprisingly off on the Helgen thing. That was it. Damn it. Okay, well, that's... I went too far back from Helgen. And otherwise, I think we would have nailed our personal best. Alright, that was this round of Skyrim GeoGuessr. Back to the show. Okay, hello, Pelagius Wing of the Blue Palace. I go this way, do I? Hello.
Ah! Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do.
Can I have
So
an
many
apple pie?
undesirables to
Lovely.
contend with.
Oh, I can't.
Naysayers,
Uh-oh.
Buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius.
Hey, Wes.
What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. but he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting.
Spoilers.
I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head.
Butterflies, blood,
and
fox must be the great fox.
To die for.
Obviously have not really scratched the surface of Oblivion
yes,
yet.
As you've said countless times before.
Harumph. Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day.
Yes, yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
Well, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up some food. Seared slaughtered fish, thanks. Salmon steak. Alright, sup, Wes?
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
Okay.
Really? Oh, what kind of message?
Alright, I will actually let this play out when I'm doing this with Sue. But I just want to get the Wabberjock.
Wait! Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, huh? I'm wrong on all accounts. Ha! But more to the...
Alright.
Because that's...
Anyway.
Crazy! Wrong! Actually, you do. Sort of. I am a part of you, little mortal. I'm a shadow in your subconscious.
Disturbing, but okay.
Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of...
I never would have guessed. It doesn't say that right here.
Wabberjock! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Alright, I have the Wabberjock. I must now use the Wabberjock to escape from Pelagius' mind.
Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius' mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septon.
What do I need to do here?
That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabberjock to defeat the enemy, or they do the same.
Which, God, it's been so long since I've done this, I don't actually know what I'm doing, as usual. Can I turn you into a... No. So, zap the bodyguards.
Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out. Sir, and we're that much closer to home.
Right, okay. Like I said, it's been so frickin' long since I've done certain aspects of this that... Oh, by the way, I do look quite fancy at the moment, don't I? Do I get to keep this? Tell me I get to keep this outfit.
You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Okay. Do I zap him? No. Alright, I turned the wolf into a goat. Now I zap him again, right?
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
And then I turn the chief into a child.
Yes.
Do this again, turn it into a hag raven. Yoink. Okay, turn the hag raven into a slightly less unattractive hag raven. And then we have a... Hello? Unclear. I need a rooster. A dragon priest, eh?
Well, now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up
Can
and
I
about,
have this chest?
you're moving right along.
No.
We'll both be home in no time.
Okay. Fair. Alright, last location.
Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius' anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself.
Oh, my stamina's gone. And it's going to stay gone forever. Cool. Alright, I believe I'm done now. And that's me with the Wabberjockey. And I've been playing this for 20 minutes. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be the end of that episode. Shockingly. But I got myself the Wabberjockey.
Do you mind? I'm busy doing
I've fixed Pelagius.
Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you?
Yeah, something like that.
So, I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really.
Okay.
Pelagius Septim III, once the mad emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabberjockey as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ta-ta!
Cool. Let me out. Can I... Is there actually anything at the end of this hall? I don't think there is. Yeah, it's just a... Oh, hang on. What's... Hello? There's a pot here. There's a skull. There's a barrel with some flour in it. And some salt piles. I'll take the salt piles. And a bed. And a skull. Alright, well... I was never here. You certainly never saw me here. Right? I'm leaving. I am so gone. Okay, so next time, Bleak Falls Barrow. That's the plan. And then off to Riften. I like that plan. It's a good plan. It's not insanely stupid. Also, I am still wearing the old outfit, which is something that will have to be addressed. Anyway, until next time, let's have some food here. Bam, salmon steak. All right, we had the Apprentice of Restoration. We had all this stuff. We had Otar, the battery ring, static necklace, shoes, fur bracers. Yeah, I think that was what we were rocking. Robes of Conjuration and Destruction. Hold up. Well, I do want to do some alchemy.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Hello, who are you?
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that...
What's your job?
Make sure Erica keeps breathing.
Oh, well, that's fascinating.
You are free to leave.
Oh, I'm so glad to know that. All right, last thing to do really quickly then is to just pop up into Castle Dower and do a little bit of alchemy and perhaps some disenchanting. And I will just fast forward through that and call the episode. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye. It's a one-way drop, Commander.
Looks like the Gether's settling in nicely.
That's not your line. You're supposed to warn me that this is a one-way drop. Corrupt politicians trying to levy taxes. Well, we definitely can't have that. Smear him. Armor-piercing harpoons. This cannot be pleasant to get shot with. Hello. I'm at war now.